What's goody, y'all? Buckle up, coming through on a quick drop. So, BFTB, I see that we done pushed you to the motherfucking point to where as though you told the whole motherfucking PBC motherfucking story and gave the whole motherfucking truth. Finally, you spit some good shit out your mouth on how they been fucking tank out his money. Now, what he took time to tell y'all the other day about how they go to the networks, get a certain amount of money, blah, blah, blah. They come back every fight and keep giving Tank $1 million. Whether they got 4 million, 5 million, 6 million, no matter what the networks gave them, they came back and gave Tank $1 million. Yes, that's how they was doing Tank. Know who else they was doing like that for the longest time? Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder was getting done the same way when Eddie Hearn offered him 12.5 mil to come fight Joshua for Undisputed in the UK. Because they was over there paying Deontay Wilder 900,000, $1 million, 2 million, no higher than 2 million. Same way they was doing Tank. Mickey Bay went over on Barbershop Conversations a few years ago. You can still look the video up. Go look up Mickey Bay, M-I-K-E-Y, Mickey Bay on Barbershop Conversations. And listen to what he said. He told the whole story. He said the same shit. He been saying shit that BFTB been hiding for PBC because BFTB been sucking PBC off for a minute. Especially with Wilder. So now that everything that hit the table and so many people coming out and they getting exposed by inside people telling them they don't know what the fuck they talking about, and they own people turning on them how everything boxing talk exposed the shit out of BFTB. Then you had Nick J coming out talking about why is these niggas pocket watching and don't know what they talking about. People from the side that they fuck with saying shit. So now he done got to the point now where he exposed it himself, where he been hiding. And let me tell you something, BFTB. I heard him say they need to pay him and Knockout Boxing to promote fights. How the fuck can you promote a fight? How can you promote a fight with 80 motherfuckers in your live? With 100 motherfuckers on one live and the BFTB Sports and the other one got 100 motherfuckers on the other one. Where do you feel like you advertising to the world with that little bit of shit? You ain't advertising to the world. What advertised to the world is everybody that's involved in this shit on YouTube. Everybody that's involved in boxing talk on YouTube is what helps the boxing world, period. From the side. You don't help the boxing world by yourself. I know you want to hate on all of the major channels that don't fuck with you, like the Boxing Voice. Channels like that. The Boxing Voice don't hold boxing down or help advertise fights for boxing by himself. No, he don't. And he get 20 times, 50 times more motherfuckers in his live than you do. And he can't advertise to everybody. He don't advertise to the world. You're not national news. You're not talking to millions and millions of people every time you speak. That's what's wrong with your dummy ass now, bark for the bone. You delusional. You delusional. You help. You get on your motherfucking channel and you talk, you push the false narratives that you push to draw controversy, and that's all you do. That's what your channel is about. Your channel is about waking up every day to think of a false narrative that you can say. They get people to come on your live and have something to say so you can mute them or do all the slick shit that you do, because that's the only time you feel like you got power in life. You feel like you got power when you're on YouTube because you can mute and put people off your channel, so that gives you the power that you're looking for. You can't get in the streets. So that little bit of crowd that you bring to your channel, that's not helping boxing. You're not helping boxing. Now, YouTube boxing community as the whole community, yes, all are helping boxing. I don't give a fuck if you with the LDBC, if you with the YTBC, whatever the fuck you with. If you talking boxing on YouTube, you're helping advertise the sport. We're all helping boxing as one. You know what I'm saying? But Bark for the Bone seem to think that he is the only person that helps advertise boxing, and Bob Erm and all of these promoters should pay y'all, when Bob Erm would look at you and laugh. You know why? Because Bob Erm been doing it big way before the internet came along. Boxing was here before the internet. Bark for the Bone, they was here before you. Oh, you ain't know that? Yeah, they been doing this shit before you. I told you that before. You was in somebody's fucking nutsack somewhere when all kinds of shit was going on, when Bob and them was doing their thing. You was in a nutsack. You wasn't even out. You was in a nutsack somewhere. Yeah. When this boxing shit was going on. He trying to come in and interlude and change what managers in boxing been doing for years so they can feed their families. They put a situation together where as though they can get money and get a motherfucker money that's broke. They could pull a motherfucker off the street that's washing dishes or that's broke as a motherfucker that got a talent and start paying them $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, then $100,000, $500,000, $1 million and change his life. That's all that matter. They could change his life. Whereas though these fighters are making money that you dream of making, that you can only lay in your sleep and dream that you was making that, you was living that life. You ain't living a Shakur life. You ain't living a Tank life. You ain't living a Bud Crawford life. You ain't living none of their financial lives. Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, none of them. You're not living their lives financially. Yeah. These boys got long bread. BFTB make it seem like they come to a business that they don't exceed in life. That they not happy that they got put in a whole new situation. Even though Tank was getting work, and Deontay Wilder, yeah, they was definitely pinching off and could have been giving them more, but they still was living way better lives than they was living before they got signed. Believe that. They was living way better lives before they living now before they got signed. Believe that. I bet you Bud wouldn't exchange his job for your job, BFTB. I bet you he wouldn't exchange his job for your job, no matter how much he had to take Bob Erm to court. How much you want to bet that? Yeah. You know what I mean? I keep telling you, you $40,000 to $100,000 a year ass niggas need to shut the fuck up and stop pocket watching with these motherfucking millionaires. And worrying about what management doing and how management pay. The way that they pay, they've been doing this shit for years, way before me. They've been doing this shit for all these years, the whole 1900s, way before a lot of us even came around. You ain't coming in and flip their system. You ain't coming in and flip their system. You want to get involved, try to get involved, but you ain't got no money to get involved. So you can't get involved. You can only sit on YouTube and keep talking about it. That's it. You can't go get involved in this shit and change shit and help shit because you ain't got no money. Al Heyman came and got involved from the entertainment side. He came and got involved because he got that bread to get involved. BFTB, you just got a mouth that just show the movement of it talking. That's it. You can't do shit else. And you pocket watch and talk about what people should pay people and how much people should get and don't know what the fuck you talking about. Like Brian Norman said about you niggas. Brian Norman Sr., don't A lot of motherfuckers on here, they get up on boxing channels and think they know what they talking about. You don't know what the fuck you talking about when it come to that money. Yeah, they get over. They get over all over the world. They get over in all jobs. It's a lot of jobs that most people that work in any company they work with, they at the bottom of the barrel. They big managers and all that, they getting the big bread. They getting bread you might don't even know about. It's like that in all companies. But you got a job. You getting your motherfucking 20 an hour or 30 an hour, whatever the fuck you making. 40 an hour, you getting your motherfucking bread. That's all that matter. You worry about what the fuck you getting. Don't worry about what they giving you to. They ready to give you more. Unless they decide to give you more, you earn more. That's what you do. You work your way up. You all in the next man pocket trying to fuck up their money. I know half the managers around there, if they heard the shit that you be saying, they be trying to get your motherfucking head hit. For real. You talking some crazy shit. Worrying about what money they go get from the networks, because they got the plug to go get it. Nigga, you can't go get it. I mean, you can't change shit. They would never pay you to do shit. You should be glad that YouTube pay you to do what you're doing now. You should be glad you're getting that. Bob Erm, Eddie Hearn, Frank Warren, none of them would never give you shit. They not paying you shit. They advertise, they do a whole lot of advertising that your bitch ass wouldn't even admit when you see it. You biased, young. You wouldn't admit the advertising that you see them do. The shit we see, the shit I see. When I see commercials come on about fights and all that kind of shit with their shit, with ESPN and all that. Shit that you just don't want to see anyway. You don't want to see what they do. But we already know they doing something, because they bread wouldn't be where it's at if they wasn't doing nothing. That's why they where they at. And they still doing it. And you just talking. A wannabe. You talking. You ain't doing nothing. Your money ain't involved. You don't know shit about. You never been involved. Don't none of them know you. You a nobody. With 200-300 motherfuckers on your motherfucking live talking about they need to pay you. Get 50,000 in your motherfucking, get 20,000 and 50,000 in your motherfucking live shows. And then start talking like that. Get 10,000 in your live show. God damn. Low ass man, 200 people, 80 people, and he on there talking about they should be paying him. You ain't talking to enough people anyway. Why would they pay you? They gotta pay, they need to, if anything, they had to bundle the whole fucking YouTube up. And then them numbers might look good to them. See what the whole YouTube doing views and boxing talk, period. When they put it all of YouTube together, everybody in boxing talk. That's what they need. They need a bundle. They need a big package. Not a peon package that don't mean shit. You a peon package. You're not going to help them. And you on your channel screaming and hollering and muting people and all that dumbass shit when a nigga box you in. Got broads coming in your channel, leaning on you. You all in the motherfucker's channel, blocking motherfuckers and all. You's a goofy motherfucker. You's a goofy. You can't change shit. You in knockout boxing, and they could go in there and the Tank fans could go in there and the Devin fans could go. Shut the fuck up. You or knockout boxing ain't gonna change shit. The only kind of thing that I can reason with and say could help is boxing should look at the entire YouTube platform, period, with all the boxing talk. And try to do something to have all of us talking about certain shit or helping them push certain agendas that they need push. But they would need the whole fucking bundle. We talking about people that's dealing in millions and billions. You got these little hundred motherfuckers in they live motherfuckers talking about what they should be paying him. Should be paying your goofy dummy ass shit. Should be paying you no fucking mind. That's about it. See y'all on the Get Back.